Welcome back to Active Sports TV as I bring you another one, man. I told you this boxing news is heating up. It's heating up. It's going down. Hey, man, it's some in the air. And I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it. I'm a boxing fan and I'm loving what these boxers, some of these boxers, I'm going to get to a little bit of that later on. But hey, man, welcome back, Active Clan, Active Maniacs. Hey, y'all know the motto, man. Y'all know what's coming up, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe right now. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button, man. Make sure we get get your boy in the algorithm, man. We trying to grow. We trying to build. You are a part of this community. I am nothing without y'all. Come on, man. Go ahead and do your part so we can go ahead and grow, man. Hit the stratosphere, man. How I always tell you, man. This is just what we do. I'm trying to build and be, with the best of them, man. And shout out to the rest of the other, YouTube content creators out there, man, and all various content creators from sports, education, whatever you into, man. But most definitely, man, to the sports channels out there, man. I get a lot of information from y'all. I'm a fan, on that front as well. So, not to digress, man, y'all see what's in the title when Brian Norman won't fire. He won't fire. Hey, man, the senior won't fire too, man. Brian, senior, he like, listen, I want to get in the ring. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of chirping on both sides. Boots, man, as you know, he been looking for some competition. He been looking for somebody to step in the ring for the longest. From the Ortizes to Earl. He been calling out Terrence, chasing Terrence pretty much everywhere. He been proclaiming that he's going to probably go up to 154. You know what I mean? Whatever. Terrence on the bigger and better things. You know what I mean? Boots need to pay attention to this situation right here. Right here. Bozy Pops. Hey, man. Look. You got some fire. You dealing with an M80. You know what I mean? You dealing with something blowing up. Look, this young champion. I almost had to correct myself. This young champion Brian Norman, man. He just got me excited about 147 all over again. He came down here to Dago, man. Picked up the title. You know what I mean? I wasn't too familiar with him. You know what I mean? The boxing game, for me, I'm a diehard. Don't get it twisted. I'm a hardcore, but I come up from the old era. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of the old boxers, James Toney, the Roy Joneses, so on and so forth from the way back in the days. All of the greats. You know what I mean? Brian Norman, you know what I mean? He came up on the scene as of late, put on a demo. Went to someone's hometown, captured the title at 147, and he been talking that talk and walking that walk. You know what I mean? A straight pit bull. You know what I mean? Pops, you definitely did what you needed to do. Got your son head on the right track. You know what I mean? We can tell you guys is dedicated to the gym. Well, I can tell. I can't speak for everybody else. I can tell you guys are dedicated to the gym. And you guys is making it clear that y'all want all the smoke. Ain't nobody looking at nobody as no boogeyman. I love that shit. I love it. I love it. We got all of these duck goosers out here, you know what I mean, playing ring around the rosy in musical chairs, trying to avoid and, not, quite, make the wrong pick. You know what I mean? But then call themselves great. I want to see a great fighter believe in their greatness. You know what I mean? I want to see a great fighter see another great fighter and see a belt that's supposed to be on his shoulders and say, hey, bro, I need that. So just, to bring some clarity on this, subject at hand that I'm talking about, that I'm just, giving you my energy about. It's been some, news between negotiations between Norman and Boots. We know Ennis, man, is a fantastic talent, look almost generational. But one thing we gotta be clear and we can't hide from is that the resume, even though it has a lot of numbers on it, you know what I mean, a lot of fights, a lot of knockouts, subpar competition. I'm just saying, few names as of late, you know what I mean? But nothing, that's gonna stamp you as a Hall of Fame fighter. No multi-championship fighters on that resume. Have not unified, have not fought. I mean, for the real titles. I mean, we was we all know Boots and his title was emailed to him. You know what I mean? He got it due to the fact that Bud is moving up to 154. So we never seen Boots challenge for a title or him conquer another champion for the title. So, it's a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to Boots, and it's for him to be talking tough and having all this hype. Bozy, I understand. You going after the money, you trying to go after the big fish. 147 was hot way before Boots got there. And then with the competition that was there at 147, Boots didn't want to cross those lines. I'm not saying that, not necessarily, let me correct myself. Boots did want all action at 147. Those opponents who was under the same umbrella, who was part of PVC, somehow, some way was able to maneuver themselves away from Boots Ennis. And when it came time for them to fight for that title and make it to where he didn't have to have it emailed to him, multiple fighters turned it down. As Stanley Onis, Ortiz, um, Keith Thurman, where you at, Thurman? Once upon a time, Thurman. I was a big fan of Keith Thurman when it came to this Earl Spence saga, and that thing, he turned me completely off, bro. I was one of them dudes. I was one of them one time dudes. I was a fan, but at this point in time, I don't know what the hell Keith is on, and he's really just a name, but with no value. But nonetheless, all those fighters just mentioned had an opportunity to, fight for the vacant belt that was presented to Boots. Boots obviously couldn't get him in the ring. You do what you had to do. You capture the belt, but since then has not defended it. Has not defended it against a noticeable name, a top tier contender, nor a champion. And we got now a proven, champion who went and took a belt. Went and grabbed the belt in someone else's hometown. You know what I mean? In Dago, did it in fantastic fashion. Get knocking the boy completely out, man. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. One of the most devastating knockouts, if not the knockout of the year. I mean, hit the boy with a double up uppercut, had him lean back. Oh, that shit was magnificent. I said, who him? That boy named Brian Norman, man. And getting to the situation at hand, um, through the conversations between the camps, Eddie Hearn, now the representation for Boots Ennis, I believe Norman being on the Tom Rank side. I believe that these guys have been in somewhat talks. Both camps have been mentioning each other and seeing the up and coming Norman on the rise. But now at this moment in time, you can't avoid it. With everybody else avoiding you, it's time to go ahead and make this happen. This young champion, he wants glory. He wants to unify right away. He's not playing the waiting game. He's not, sitting there, talking about, hey, man, we can do this in 2 or 3 years. That's what we need. And then with you guys both in business with Turkey, Big Turk, we know the money is more than enough money for both fighters to go home comfortable, with enough money to satisfy everything that they need, to take care of camps, family, the whole 9 yards. And these promotional companies is also, these promoters are also going to get a decent paycheck as well. It's going to be a big fight. I don't see nobody having a problem paying for this on pay per view. You know what I mean? Y'all charging $89.99 for the Canelo Belanga card that nobody want. Then y'all trying to pull in these old has-been fill-ins like, oh, this is some major card. I'm gonna get to that, and I'm gonna get to Canelo in my next episode. But it's boxing right now today. You gonna get a few more, episodes. But before going more in detail, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Tell everybody where you getting this from. Active Sports TV, LAC News. Don't forget it, man. Don't forget it. You won't regret what you did. So in negotiations, an offer was sent to the Normans, and they looked at it, wasn't quite comfortable with it, sent it back, and from that point, we're gonna pause it, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you know my boy Ennis speak for itself, because at the end of the day, we talking this we talking this boxing talk, and we want to get it right, and who better to get it. And before going forward, I want to give a shout out to this content creator, this boxing content creator that I do follow, and I'm a big fan of YSM Sports Media, man. I think these boys is out of Philadelphia, man. Shout out to Philadelphia, the East Coast, man. You see it's Compton on my side, man. You dudes do real professional interviews. Nice work. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. Also, check out all of the content, man. Greg over there, I'll be watching Greg. I also, go check out Greg's channel, Greg Hitchett, man. These guys, when it comes to this boots and this content, they got the best, man. So shout out to them, man. You brothers do a hell of a job. I'm trying to get up there, man. Keep doing y'all thing, man. And all of my subscribers, y'all go over there and do the same love y'all give to me. Go get it in, man. But yeah, this is gonna be boots in and speaking for itself. You know what I mean? And getting down to it. We not gonna have no filter and none of that. Let's get to it, Boots.
Santian, stops him. Great
Shout
fight, great
out
performance.
YSM Sports Media, man.
Him and his father's on record saying that they wanted to save you for last, being that the relationship and that they look at you as the toughest fight. That was right after Santian. But as of recent, they're saying that if it's next, then it's next. That
Offer was sent. Offer was sent 2 days ago.
and no back and forth negotiation.
Who Boost feel like he got played. You can see the disappointment in his face. Like, this is my first time checking out the interview. By the way, I'm gonna let my audience know, like, I'm one of these dudes to give you live. You feel me? I give you my reaction at the same time you seeing it. I'm seeing it. You guys probably gonna seen this a couple times. This is my first time seeing it. I heard the back end. I heard the rumbling and all that. And I picked up on some of the articles, so I know what happened as far as what's the back and forth. But I've never got to check out Boots, mannerisms, how he presented himself and delivering the information and talking about the negotiation. This is interesting, and I already see my boy Boots is like, listen, fool, like, it was an offer sent, and I ain't like what was said. He looked like he already over it. That ain't a good thing, though. Like, we got a young bull, Boots. Come on, man.
Or
Offer was sent 2 days ago.
have you seen or heard about the interviews that they saying that they would take it next if offered?
Somebody sent me something that said that, they said something about like what you just said, and they said something. I heard somebody sent me one where he said he'll fight me at home too. We sent offer 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Turned it down.
Yeah, that boy, he said, Norman said he'd fight me in my backyard. He sure damn well did on everything. I heard that one. He's like, listen, I'll fight this dude in his backyard, come straight to his house. He acting like he gonna kick in the doors. That's disrespectful, Boots. That's disrespectful. When they say he gonna come to my house and he gonna do anything in my house, violation, we gotta get it. We gotta get it immediately. Gotta get it. 147 needed this. We needed this. You know what I mean? Boots, I see it in your eyes, man. You ready for some work, bro? Come on now. Give us this fight, man. Sign the contract.
Now, for you, does it matter if it's, if Brian Norman is next, if he's last, what?
I don't care. I just like I said, I want to collect these belts, and I keep saying I'm just frustrated. I don't want to have no backward fights. None of that stuff. I'm not. My whole thing is to be undisputed and collect these belts, and my mindset is focused on WBC.
Salute, General. Salute. Then that means we get in the fight. You heard? I'm not putting nothing in his mouth. His mission is go collect those belts. Brian Norman got that belt. That's an easy fight to make, man. Y'all, the camps, I don't want the business of boxing interfering with this one, bro. Please. It don't have no reason to affect this fight at all. As starving, hardcore boxing fans like myself, Active Sports, a true boxing fan myself, I'm ready for the glory days to come back. And the money is there for the glory days to come back. Big Turk got it on the table, man. You think he don't want to see this? You think Al Sheikh do not want to see this fight? The world want to see this fight. Listen, Boots need this to prove himself. How you going and trying to snatch at Terrence Crawford legacy and trying to downplay what he doing in the ring, capturing 154 junior weight titles, 4-time division champion titles. You know what I mean? After becoming undisputed in the same division that you just got a gifted email belt behind. Like, it don't make sense. You just said it yourself. You not trying to go backwards yourself. So you as a pro, soon to be major prize fighting champion, understand Terrence not doing that as well, right? So all the Boots, I don't like the term bootlicker and all that like that. You don't disrespect me, I don't disrespect you. You feel me? But the Boots fans, man, the outrageous ones, the ones that think Boots can't do no wrong. Listen, man, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Like, this a real one talking to y'all straight like that. You can't say you ain't gonna do something that you want another man to do. You feel me? You got to put the work in. Just like he put the work in, you got to put the work in. You know what I mean? Like David Benavidez been putting in the work with, Boo Boo and, Plant and, knocking down them names. You know what I mean? You got to do the same thing. Get some names on your resume, bro. We ready for you to have a memorable, fight party type fight. You feel me? That's what we want as boxing fans. But to be continued, Boots. Sorry to interrupt.
WBO and WBA. I want to collect these belts. Ring Magazine. I want to be undisputed.
Right. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So that's just what it is. You feel me? Let me go ahead and get this right. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah. But on that front, that's exactly what Boots is supposed to be doing, y'all. You know what I mean? Exactly that. You chat. Anybody got a belt? Anyone that's supposed to be a number one contender that's a mandatory, you handle that. Belts trump mandatories, bro. Unifications bump the mandatories. You know what I mean? At this point, you go fight for that belt. You unify at 147 and you do what the fans is clamoring for. So on Brian Norman's perspective on it is that they didn't turn down nothing. They got the offer, didn't like the offer. They team sent a counter offer. Haven't heard anything on their offer sent back. And then start hearing in the news and then seeing that, interview that I just played for y'all where they say Boots Ennis nonchalantly dismissed them and made it seem like they did something or made them seem like they were liars when that's not the story. And we need more boxers coming out who really are not ducking, who is about the smoke, who ready for the greatness, who want the glory. You feel me? To speak up so that you don't get marked with this this shame, you know what I mean, that's coming because fans like myself who support boxing, who's a fan of boxing, is watching this. So you let your handlers mishandle you, you feel me, and start to smudge your brand, you feel me, and shit on your work, and then not misrepresent you, you feel me, by not doing what you want done first. Look at what's happening with Sebastian Findor. That's sad. You don't want that. You don't want to become that type of fighter where your career is in, other fighters' next decision because, you playing by the book. Listen, bro. Go get the best opportunity that presents itself. You go and chase it. You capture it. You don't know when, it's few in between. Probably the next time that presents itself, you go and do that. You seen how long you've been waiting at 147 to get a name just to fight. You ain't been able to fight not one name. I just told you the fighters that Keith Thurman don't want it. You see Virgil, he was sick, played sick for damn near a year and a half, you feel me, and moved up to 154. Ain't no way you getting that fight no more. Stanley Onis, don't know too much about what he got going. You know what I mean? But we know he don't want to fight with you. You know what I mean? You can finally got somebody say yes. Bro, Bozy, Senior, y'all look like y'all two, well versed males who can sit down, chop it up as men, and take the other people out of it, homie, and do what's best for y'all sons, Y'all know how the game is. Y'all seen how the game go. Some people get there, some people don't. You don't want no regrets. So, with that being said, we gonna end it on that note. All of the active maniacs, you feel me? Y'all stay tuned, man, to the next one is coming. I'm about to break down the Canelo Egler Berlanga fight card, the undercard on it, how I feel about it, some of the chirping that I'm hearing Canelo talking. Now you want to whisper and talk about Benavidez? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is real convenient when the boy Benavidez is supposedly injured and, you turning down, $100 million contracts. Now you want to try to critique fighters? All right, Canelo, you moving real lame out here. Hey, but on this note, man, I'm going to end it here. I love what Brian Norman Jr. did. Stepping up, man, showing what the game needs, man, showing us what the game needs, man. It's been on fire as of late. We want these fighters, to start, doing what they supposed to be doing, man. And like I said, go get them dates over there with Big Turk, man, Ala Sheik, man, PBC, I got so much, to address with y'all, man. Still a fan, but y'all ways, tactics, we're going to address it. You know what I mean? But on that note, y'all, man, it's been wonderful, man. It's been wonderful. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I just felt like, I had to get this one in early. The other ones is due to come. Y'all have a fantastic night. Y'all know what I mean? If it's daytime, morning time, y'all have a fantastic morning. Where you at, man? Whatever country, wherever state. Listen, you got love over here with Active Sports TV, man. But before you leave, subscribe, like, comment, share. Make sure you get this all over, man. That's what we on. Hey, take care, y'all. See y'all in a minute. Deuces.